Hi all, I'm Ryan Elson. I'm the founder of Tribe Social Belonging and subsequently founder of EmployMeet. Tribe Social Belonging came about as a result of some tough times I had in my life, my later life that was, where I had a breakdown in marriage, started living on my own after having a family of 5 for quite some time, going through all the rigmarole involving a divorce and kids separation and all that sort of thing. And then unfortunately my boy Jacob was diagnosed with bone cancer and subsequently died. A very difficult time. However, I always had so many people around me. I always had plenty of friends, I had plenty of contact and plenty of support. In that time, I started to become very worried about what about those who don't have anyone? What if you don't have anyone when you're going through something like I was? And I decided that that wasn't fair and it wasn't reasonable. So I started up Tribe Social Belonging. Tribe provides opportunity for people to re-engage with their community. It provides opportunity for them to reconnect with people in the community, come out of their shells, or gain a form of community that they've never had before. We primarily do this with gatherings. So we have events such as a beach gathering on a Sunday morning where parents can bring their kids and dogs, whoever it might be, or you can come by yourself, whichever one you like. We also have a coffee catch up every Friday where you can come along, have a bit of a natter for an hour, grab a cuppa, meet some new people. Tonight we have Tribe Trivia. Funnily enough, we have a bit of a trivia night, which is always a good laugh. Everyone enjoys themselves and you meet new people. And the largest one we have is our Tribe Gathering once a month, which is at a licensed venue where people get together, have a drink, have a meal, and involve each other in each other's lives. Meet people, like we used to do. Tribe has had over 2,200 people since its inception 12 months ago. That has gone very well numbers wise, but primarily it's changed a lot of lives. A lot of people feel a lot better and have come out of their shells and are living life again, which we're very grateful for. Out of Tribe, I got some opportunities to start doing some job seeker training and speaking to people who were looking for work and finding it tough. That was a real eye-opener to me. I haven't had a lot of difficulty in getting jobs in my life, but the system we have currently, to me, just does not seem to work. So, in watching these people try again and again to obtain work through a resume that someone else wrote for them, which doesn't really have anything on it, and continues to get knockbacks, I thought, something's got to be done. This has got to be different. We can't keep doing this. The other side of things are too, employers are sick to death of getting 200 plus resumes for a receptionist job or a waitering job or whatever the case might be, an entry-level position. They end up going through these resumes looking for spelling mistakes, looking for grammatical errors, or even if they don't like the font on the resume. I think you'd all agree that's no way to assess an employee. You don't know who you're getting, you're looking at a piece of paper. In the old days, we didn't do this. I'm getting on a bit now, 46, but when I was a lad, we got jobs through who our guardians, in my case, guardians or foster parents knew, or your parents, or your grandparents. They introduced you to those people that they knew who had businesses, and you obtained employment through them, be it Christmas holiday employment, be it full-time employment, be it a casual event. That's how we got it, because life is who you know, and if you don't know anyone, you're screwed. What we do with EmployMeet in our meetings is we get together, provide a safe place where we provide tea and coffee. We'll get you that. You come along, we don't want your resume. We don't want an employer coming along and asking a person what they want to do for the rest of their lives, because I don't know yet, and I think that's fair enough. What we do is we ask people to engage and ask people to talk to each other. Ask people, what do you do on the weekend? What's your favourite sport? What do you like art? Do you like music? Whatever the case might be. Engage in conversation with this person, this job seeker. See if you like them. Because primarily, in my experience anyway, people employ on personality primarily, initiative and enthusiasm. They're the 3 things that they're after. You can't get that off a resume. It just doesn't work like that. Meeting a person will give you an indication of what if those things are first and foremost in that person. Then, by all means, ask for a resume. See what experience they've got. But don't be surprised they haven't got any. They're entry level. And we'd like to change that and continue to do EmployMeets all over the country. They're working well in my hometown of Redcliffe. Through my efforts, through EmployMeet and through Tribe, we've had people get about 40 jobs in the last 12 months. We're pretty proud of that, but we could certainly do a lot better. Employment is fantastic. Meeting each other is the first and primary goal in any of our events that we hold. But the truth is, we are a digital world. People are still going to look online for employees and job opportunities. What we've put together is the best way that we think we can provide an opportunity for employers to meet job seekers and get an idea of who they are and how they present without actually having to meet them. So we start up EmployMeet.com. Now, EmployMeet.com is a different way of doing employment. We provide a website where job seekers can take a short video of themselves explaining who they are, what they like to do in their lives, what they enjoy doing, and why you should employ them. It's about a minute, might go a bit longer, might be shorter than that, but it gives you, the employer, an indication of what this person's like. It gives them an opportunity to be seen for who they are, not just on a piece of paper which doesn't really tell you much about them. These job seekers then upload their videos to our site, and they'll put a short blurb in about themselves, explaining who they are, what they like to do, and explaining what skills they've got, so that they can activate the search engine in that. An employer then can get on the website EmployMeet.com, search some parameters, figure out who they'd like to look at, so they may come down to 6 people or 20 people, whatever their parameters are. Get on there, have a look-see at these people. If you test out their video and you like who they are, you think they've got personality, initiative, and enthusiasm, they've obviously got something, because it's not easy to do some of those videos for them. That employer can then contact the employee and request from them a resume or contact details, or ask if they can pop in for an interview, whatever the case might be. So for one, a job seeker is getting selected or interviewed on the basis of who they are, their personality, initiative, and enthusiasm. An employer isn't wasting a stack of time sitting there going through resumes which probably don't suit in an attempt to find someone through a black and white piece of paper. They're not wasting so much time. They get to headhunt. They get to have a look at a person based on who they are and decide if they'd like to interview them. Just seems to me to be a better way of doing things for success rate, and in addition to that, just for time management, because it's no fun going through 200 resumes. We have had some great success in both these areas with Tribe Social Belonging and EmployMeet. Obviously, we would like to spread the word. We'd like this to become national and even global if possible. We'd like the opportunity for people to re-engage in their community and get back to looking after each other and knowing people, and therefore getting opportunities. This is a difficult thing to do sometimes. Myself and my lovely partner Emma have done everything so far on our own backs, and although it's gone well, we need to go further. There's no other way we can make things change if we don't get that opportunity. What we require, and we really need some help with these things, we need to build an app. This website we've got, which needs optimization, which I'll speak to you about in a minute, but primarily this should be app-based. It's very simple on your phone. The job seekers can do interviews very rapidly. They're used to doing them on Snapchat. They're a lot easier for them to do on their phone than they are sitting in front of someone else's phone or a camera and having to do it. And it's also very easy for someone to pull out the phone, sit down and go through some videos of possible employees, candidates, job seekers, whatever we like to call them. It should be app-based. We don't have the funding at the moment to do that. So we'd love some assistance in that. Secondly, our existing website, although functional, is pretty base level. We've done the best we can with it currently. We need it to be optimised. We need it to work a lot better than it does to give people opportunity. That's the idea. It's all about giving them a hand. We just want to provide them with the area to do it in. So job seekers will never have to pay to put their videos up. We do ask a small fee from the employers to jump on and have a go. It's $250 a year currently, which is less than one Seek ad. So we hope that's good enough for them, and we'll assist them in that way. In addition to that, those two there, we really want to spread the word. We want to get out and speak to as many people as we can across this country. Sit down with them, have a chat about what we do, both in Tribe Social Belonging and primarily in EmployMeet as well. People need jobs. Okay, people need to know each other, and we can provide an area where we can create this getting to know each other in the community again. We've already done it. We've shown it in Redcliffe. But I need to get to those people and be able to speak in front of them. I need to explain what we do. We need to hold EmployMeet events in different areas, both in capital cities and in rural areas, so they can get back to helping each other. It's pretty simple. I've just got to get there. Once I get there, I might be able to get some sponsorship so that we can provide tea and coffee and an area to hold these functions in. Then we can make it work. Then after that, we can get these young people or older people, whatever job seekers they are, to be able to upload their videos. We can do it on the spot, get them to have a go there, and then get the employers in these areas to check them out. Go and see who they are. Go and meet them online as best they can. And then ask them to meet in person so they really get an idea of who it is. So the three things we really need currently. We need to have an app that works. We need to have a website that works properly. And we need the opportunity to get in front of as many people as we can to go and spread the word, to start looking after each other and give each other some assistance in getting through this world of ours. That's what we're after. I appreciate you listening. Hope you're interested. Please let me know if you are. My details will be at the bottom of this email. Thank you very much.